Wrong side. Hold on. Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm just getting everything prepared here. I'm waiting for Leslie coming down as well. Unfortunately, I can't use my phone facing me because I had a bit of a problem with it today, and I'll tell you what's wrong with it in a second. I'm just going to try and see if I can get on the live video in here so I can see and respond to people. So if you do say anything at the minute, I'm sorry that I've missed you. There we go. 8 people on. Hello. That's better. Hello Ryan, hello Mel, hello Deadly. Nearly go the way. Let's see if I can respond back here. Everyone. There you go, spot on, so that's that sorted out. So, it's been a fun day today. Like I say, I'll tell you more about that in a second. But strawberries are from Leslie's allotment, the community allotment anyways. Bit of gin and a bit of cream soda. What do you want? Eh? You come say for a colour for? You've been a bad girl, haven't you? Eh? Oh, it is CW, it is. I had these strawberries in the fridge. I thought I've got a bit of strawberry. It was Cotterberg. It was the gin, strawberry and something, strawberry and lime. So I thought I'd stick a couple of strawberries in any case. Hello, Ollie. Busy for me, watering for your long carrots. Oh, champion! I'm looking forward to see how you progress with your stuff this year. And I wasn't expecting to see all the stuff that you normally go do. I hope they turn out well for you for this, even though there's no shows. Try to squeeze everything in here. As you can see, the baskets behind us are doing fantastic. We've got a mixture of stuff in. Well, I'll tell you more about them later as well. What do you want? Anna, I've been out. But I couldn't melt. Alright, what you doing, Lily? What you doing? What you doing? You busy, man?
Sky wanted to come on.
Sky kind of come on. Sky's been for our operation today. This morning. Lily, move. Move.
No.
I wish Leslie was like that. Move. Get dinner on. Sorry, Lexi, I keep looking down here just to see what messages I've missed because I know. Hello, Paul. Oh, here's Leslie. Oh, sweet. I need something just to hold that phone up there. Is there anything on there? Okay. Ah, that'll do. Just one. Put my phone up there. Champion. Yeah, everything went well with Sky today. Look what I made you. Because I love you.
About the phone, what's the matter with you?
Right. I don't know. It's just I've got the phone facing the other way for a change, so I can't see. We're not looking. It's a bit awkward not looking at ourselves because
you have to keep looking down there.
I know, I'll keep looking down here and see what's going on, make sure everything's alright.
Upstairs on. But she's away to bed.
Sky's away to bed now. Should we show him for?
Bird landed on the line.
That was a kind of sized bird, Leslie. Oh. 21 people on here. As you're coming in, stick a thumbs up on that like button as you're coming in, please. That'd be fantastic. I'm pleased I managed to get on tonight because, like you say, I haven't missed one of these for a while now. I didn't know what was going to happen, whether or not we'll be on or not, but we managed to get in. Was it you on the washing line?
Sky sends messages thanking everybody for all their well wishes.
That was just a cat. Come on then. She was in and out this morning. She was in. What time did you leave out this morning?
7. 5 to 7.
5 to 7 this morning. And just got back home about half an hour ago. We've been over to my mum's. My mum's got a really big back garden. So the kids went down and the other two played on the trampoline. My mum made her tea, so couldn't grumble. There was always going to be a oh, that was a question that Ollie passed. Had lasagna. What else? What?
Salad.
Lasagna, salad, new potatoes, which were gorgeous.
Chicken.
Chicken. I don't have chicken.
Pizza.
Can't hear me. Oh, I'll turn my phone on. Well, that sound's coming through fine on my phone, yeah? No, you're a bit far away. I'll tell you what, I'll see if I can pull you closer a bit.
I don't think it's quite a fun phone.
It's not like the back of front view. Do you want to see what it's like? Right, do you want us to lower this down? 2 seconds, guys. I'm just sorting out this camera stand. Thought I had it at the right height, but clearly not. Oh no, it's better because I'm right up above the phone.
Well, I mean, like, you know, obviously how you got the camera.
Yeah, I tell you what, let's just go back to old school. Yeah. Now we've got to look at the green line across the phone.
Is that why you turned it?
That's why I turned it around, to be honest. There, that should be a lot better. I've moved it a little bit further down, a bit closer.
If I fall asleep, I apologise.
Right, much better. Right, I'm going to turn my phone volume down, yeah?
What weird echo.
That's a weird echo. It's only a couple of seconds, but it's not too bad. Yes, Sky is absolutely fine. She's away to bed now. She's out this morning, 7:30 for operation. She was first in, thankfully. So she got in, got sorted. She had oromorph, diclofenac, but she was high as a kite, anaesthetic. So she had to
she's
wait.
trying to convince me she was fine, but she was absolutely high as a kite.
Eyes like wee holes in the snow. She, but like I say, went to my mum's. Mum made tea, which was nice of her. I sat and watched the football.
Sky's able to walk on her feet as well.
Yeah, so not too bad. I went down to the garden yesterday. I went down to the garden this morning actually, and I'll tell you now, there's a few people on now.
Spot on.
I was busy recording with my selfie stick, which is knocking around here somewhere, and I put my phone in, but the way I put my phone, I normally have a little bit further along. Actually, the 2 buttons, the volume and the power buttons on the side of the iPhones, and when I press together at the same time, after a couple of seconds, it starts making a whirring noise. It counts on from 3, 2, 1. Calls emergency services. Next thing I know, I hear a little voice from my phone. I thought I'd rang 999. So I panicked, tried to get my phone out with the camera holder, dropped it, and it landed bottom end onto a paving slab. And at the minute, the back side of it is broken, smashed, which is fine, but the front side, the picture's fine, apart from there is a streak going across the middle of the phone, right, going from the bottom to the top. It's bright green and it's really difficult to look at and focus on. Paul, I did get your message earlier on, mate. I've just been very, very busy trying to get the kids back home and get it back on here for 9 o'clock. So don't worry, I will respond back to your text or your message. I haven't had a chance to have a quick. I've only seen the first part of it. I haven't read through it yet. That's the reason why I haven't responded. So sorry about that. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so I've broke my phone screen, which is really difficult to look at. So I've got the backup one. But this one, the battery doesn't last very long on it. So I'm going to have to get that one replaced. That's kind of this. I've got a message back off Paul on Facebook. So I'm going to have to get that replaced, and it looks like it's going to be about £80 to £100 to replace that. So that's a costly mistake again. I wouldn't care, normally I have it in my charger case, just that my phone doesn't fit in my selfie stick in my charger case, which is a nightmare, but never mind. So how's everybody been then? What you've all been up to in this absolutely glorious weather that we've had? We've been busy doing, say busy, we haven't. This wall behind us starting to fill out now, which is really nice to see. As you seen a little bit earlier on, in fact I'm going to lift the phone camera up a little bit more. Because I'm missing them little beautiful flowers there.
Not me.
Shut up, man. You're more pretty than them flowers.
I've always been on the drink.
Oh yeah, I've started.
Tell you what, wearing face coverings in this weather was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare.
Did you see Craig? You know, I've seen Craig's message at Craig Orchard. He, Craig, were they your own bees? Were they your bees that you keep from behind the plot that were chasing you? He's been chased up and down the allotment all day today. And his allotment's on a hill. So he's been up and doing, getting his exercise.
Must have smelled sweet.
There you go. There's your hit. There's your the positivity. There's a compliment that is. Getting passed down. There's only 26 people on. Just taking honey off. Is that what it is? Is that what you've been doing? Is it you've been taking the honey out
Do you
so
not
you've been
have to
changed?
smoke them first or something? It calms them.
What, get them high?
Not that kind of smoke.
Get them smart, get them smart. Oh yeah, man. It's good honey, man. Hello, Rich, mate. He's fallen asleep in his greenhouse again.
Oh, you
Elizabeth-
keep awake at these times.
Elizabeth did that a couple of days ago. She was like, I tell her to lie in the greenhouse, and it was lovely and warm, and I helped Grandad in his garden doing a bit of weed and stuff, which I'll see this week. And he I had to go and give her a kick. I had to nudge her because she fell asleep after eating all the strawberries. They're the strawberries from the community allotment.
Sky was nodding off about 40 minutes ago.
Aye. Sunstroke's awful, Fiona. I had that really bad, didn't I? I got that once. I think I've only had it once, or twice. No, twice. I mean,
I've had it. It's awful.
it's awful. It proper zapped me. Proper zapped me. Actually, you can see it on my video. I think it was 4 or 5 weeks ago. I was absolutely drained.
When I had it, I had to go to bed. I had like a really bad headache.
Yeah. Planted a jelly bed up. Got lots of Thomas to plant out tomorrow. Bit late with them, Amelia. Bit late with the tomatoes. Do you normally do like a later batch? I started my giant toms off. My giant toms, that is, at the end of May, at the beginning of May, and that was me done. And now they're planted out now. I'm pleased they're planted, but I've never known anybody plant tomatoes out.
Snap, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've started doing some direct sowing, which I've never done before, so that's going to be quite interesting. I've done some more direct sowing this week as well. I'm quite impressed with the swede that's come up. That's just learned from my granddad.
So me carrots and me spring onion and the radish and parsnips at the community allotment.
Oh, you've done well up there, getting some lovely pictures. If you're on Facebook, have a look at the findings and the pictures that Leslie puts on. You put them on your little allotment site, don't you?
Yeah, not the community allotment.
No, you should put them on. Leslie's little allotment site so people can see them as
I put
well.
a few of them on, but community allotment has its own page.
Mosaic virus coming strong on our allotment. 2 years running we've had this problem. What's that? What's mosaic virus? I've never heard of that before. Teach me.
Tell me more.
Tell me more so I can tell others.
Mosaic virus.
About 2 foot suckers going into pots. Alright, okay, well. I give all of them suckers away actually. I don't know how they're doing. Even the ones that I kept.
Spider.
Even the ones that I've kept. Did I give them away? I give them to John.
You did, you gave them to John.
I give them to John, I give them to Mr. Bump. Which they're all alright by the way. He's getting some work done in the house, so I'm pleased he's getting it done now rather than in the winter, because it would be freezing in the winter if that happened. Cucumbers. Hello Ray. Welcome along. Good evening. My dad started gardening. I say my dad, he's still my dad. He started gardening, sorted the garden out. There's a lot of people have done throughout this pandemic. He's made like a little vegetable patch at the bottom of the garden. He's made himself a lean-to greenhouse at the side of his shed that he built. That way, made him built a few years ago on May bank holiday. And he's starting to grow tomatoes and stuff like that, which we're giving the tomatoes and stuff. He got a cucumber as well, and I took the first cucumber the day for the salad. It was very bitter. It was awful.
You took your first bite and it was just like, it just tastes like cucumber, and then
cucumber suffer from mosaic virus. Alright, I'll have to have a look into that. Leslie hasn't pulled up half garlic yet, Fiona, not yet. I'll let you know when she pulls it.
I'm excited to pull it myself.
I keep telling her no, she's got to leave it. Cocktails look good. Lance, it's just gin and cream soda with some fruit in them. I thought there's some fruit in there. Advice on leeks, Musselburgh. Got a tree about 6 seeds, better prick them out and put on to 3 metres, put that direction, bog rolls the earth, pencil thick. If they're pencil thick size, Rich, take a look on the last video I did for the leeks when I planted mine out. and also take a look at this Sunday as well, because I've planted mine and my granddad's out. Basically, I've got them all in one big pot, and they're about pencil thick size. What I do is I chop half the root base off, water it out, separate them all out, dip a 6-inch hole down, you can dip it as far as you like, to be honest, just drop the leek in, single leek, into the ground, and then that's it. You can just go over the top with a bit of water, but the water drains them in. Then you sprung a leak, and then you're done. So you don't have to do anything. It's a fantastic way to do it, and it does work, because I did it last year. Mosaic virus, let's have a look here.
Speckled appearance on the leaves.
Talk to the public.
I've just had speckled appearance on the leaves.
Mosaic virus is not a taxon, and it shows...
You're still quiet.
Mosaic virus are plant viruses that cause the leaves to have a speckled appearance.
I don't know if it's because you're slightly further away than normal, or...
I'll bring them in again.
So a few people are saying that we're still a bit quiet. Ooh, don't want that close to me.
Oh, hold on.
Haven't had enough sleep.
You're gonna say they're beauty wrinkles. We'll only have it about that far away, so that we can actually see
The comments.
the comments. Oh, I need to do that one.
I'll see if the drink, don't worry.
There we're gone. Well,
It was spot on.
if it's spot on, it's spot on now. It's spot on now as well.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
There we're gone. Right.
Waking up at 5:30 though, panicking that I had missed our appointment wasn't a good start to the day.
Aye. Try not to look at that green bit.
I'm not, I'm just looking at the bottom bit till what pops up.
There's a bit to show you, in fact.
Put the camera on.
Oh, I'll just put a short on here. Oh, not that one there. That's what it looks like. So
It's like a lightsaber across the middle.
that's what I've managed to do to my phone today.
Oh, you've got a question.
What a question, huh?
Got the question.
What was the comments on here? All
Right behind the green bit.
behind the green bit, that'll be good, wouldn't it? There we go. Yep, Scooby Dude. Right, what we've got here?
Homegrown vegetable garden.
Ray's got, I've cut the roots and tops off the leeks to dip a hole in. I thought I had seen this done. Would you do this? I've already done it. It's something I've already done. I've done it in my garden, I've done it in my granddad's garden, and we've put the leeks in that way for the past couple of years.
I didn't put any leeks in the community garden. I didn't get round to it.
I don't think you had any, did you?
I had a packet. I just didn't get round to doing it.
Good job it's not May the 4th. Funny enough, me and little Elizabeth started watching Star Wars. As a lot of people know by follow on Facebook and things, me and Elizabeth went through the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe over the course, how many weeks? Was it 6 weeks, wasn't it?
So 5 or 6 weeks.
5 or 6 weeks, watched all the movies in chronological order, starting from Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, things like that, all the way through to Endgame, where she cried.
Oh, bless.
Oh no, that was she cried at the
Second
Endgame,
last
and she
one.
cried at the Infinity War as well. I got her in 3.5 minutes. The emotions on her face was absolutely amazing.
More so at the end game though, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was. It was great. But I've started showing her Star Wars now, so we're going to watch that. Then I'm going to show her the Mandalorian and stuff. But she's already excited because she's like looking at Anakin and she's going, "Hey, if it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be nothing in this movie." It's like, Elizabeth, you don't know the friggin' half of it at the minute. just wait till the third one.
They were going England from sea.
So how's your show leaks going? William, my show leaks are doing alright. I've lost one this morning, but that's nothing I wasn't expecting. It was got smelly rot, basically. I could smell it as soon as you walked in. I've got them sitting at 11 inches round at the minute, which is great. I've never had them that big this time of the year. There's still a few weeks left to go. Hopefully I get 14, 15 round. That's the aim. I got 13s last year. I took and I benched a 13 and an 11 inch round at my show. There's going to be some league clubs. My league club shows are going to go ahead. I mean, the pubs are opening for a start. They'll sort something out.
Yeah.
for them. I hope. I hope. But there is obviously virtual shows and stuff like that as well. But
Is it sad? I'm looking forward just to go to Beamish.
yeah, well, we'll see what happens with Beamish as well, because that's the first week of September usually. So see, it might take some of the stuff down there and just obviously not show them off, but you know, give them away and stuff at the end and stuff as well. So I've still got some cabbages that I can take, not massive ones, the good sized ones and stuff. So yeah, need a superhero to come and sort out the world's chaos. We do, yes, that will be helpful. I've never grown onions from seed, haven't done so this year. I'm well chuffed as they're good as 4 inches across already. When do they harvest? When they start dying back. When they start dying back, you can knock the tops over, leave them thingy a bit, dry off a bit, then you take them out, turn them upside down, let the moisture come out of them, and then you can store them for 4 to 6 months. My big ones, not that I'm bragging, measuring the small one, I was very impressed.
I'm impressed with my red ones.
I'm very impressed with red ones as well, considering you love red onion, so it shows you can grow them. Well, what, are you going out to tomatoes? No, but my granda has, because he put one outside. So inadvertently he's growing one outside.
I've got 2 at the community allotment that I think birds have dropped seeds.
quite possibly. Seed bombs. Is that what they're called? Seed bombs. Why not?
I'm just letting it go and see what happens.
Should take me Stein. Take me Stein to the pub. Let us in! Let us in! Let us in! I'm ready! To be honest, I'm not a heavy drinker. I don't drink. I like going...
I don't drink.
I don't drink. It's just this lockdown's got to be a common alcoholic. No, I like going out. I like socialising. I like obviously meeting other league clubs on Friday and Saturday, which I have missed. Excuse me. And I've also I've just come on near with that. Come on my toes out. Never say that in the live video and the normal videos. I've got I play for a pool team, of course, so Thursdays and Sundays are pool. So I missed doing that as well. Even though I've enjoyed doing the premieres and Sundays and stuff.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sundays garden.
Yep. That's all I want to see this year. Could be best way to do it is sow by seed. Hello, Don. What are you after? What are you after? Oh, you're getting fat. Oh, you're just pregnant. Let's have a look here. So anyway, so Dean Orlick show might be going ahead. Got to have a second vote in a couple of weeks. Not sure if I'm interested, but keep updated going ahead. It's an open league club. It's an open league show, Craig. Because if it is, let us know, mate, and I'll put the feel I got there.
I will in a minute. Right, calm down.
Don't look as like that. Evening, Eamon. Hello there. I've had no chance of sleeping with this heat. It's been an absolute nightmare. It's been crazy. I got up 9 o'clock this morning. Couldn't believe it. I think it's because Leslie wasn't in the...
Did you go? She's not there.
She's not there. I just stay asleep. I didn't get disturbed. It was fantastic. Dean, do you get
fantastic.
So do you get Dean 3 nights? Do you get me 3 nights a week? You got us a night, haven't you? You like to make the most of us.
I don't normally because I used to dance on a Wednesday.
It's nice. Took me out there with your finger. I mean, to be honest, if you turn into a quick, it gives me a nose now.
Oh.
You knew that was coming. Give us a kiss.
Look at his dots. Look, he looks like a Dalmatian.
Ew, what dots?
Put your head down. Look at him. Look at his dots.
Dot, dash. Oh, I've got lots of that. I've got dots. That's me dad, that. Blame me dad. This year, everything must eat our produce. Yep, but I'm getting the mine first. My mum's asked us if we're going to have any cabbage ready for Christmas. Mum, I've got 8 giant cabbage there and they've got no shows to go to.
Parsnips?
No, she wanted parsnips. She's got parsnips in. I says, aye, my granddad's got the parsnips in. I says, aye, they're all in, sorted. I says, I've even got cabbage as well, because I'll not be taking any cabbage anyway. So I've got 8 giant cabbage ready to go. Including Kyle's in the back garden here, because Kyle's got a bigger cabbage than one of mine that I've got down in the garden. Oh, well, keep us informed, Craig, of that, because I can put it on the Facebook group as well. You can get more interest and stuff like that. The first show that I'm... Sorry, guys, that was one of the league club lads ringing us, actually. Like, one of the league guys, anyways. The St Benedictine in Cramlington is going to be going ahead in Northumberland. That's an open show. A lot of top growers head along to that from all over the country. That's on the first weekend in August, 2nd of August I do believe, so we'll have to see what happens. Leslie's just racking the joint.
going to show them our
Oh,
roses.
she's going to show you roses. She's going to show our roses.
Look at my roses.
Look, here's our roses. An update from Leslie's garden. Which one's this one?
Blackjack.
This is called Blackjack because it's red. It's a pretty one. There's lots of buds on there. Still fresh growth, not bad for first year.
Very pretty.
Aye. Is that a, what's that meant? It's not miniature. What's that? Is that tea?
High tea.
High tea. It's a high tea. I've been up my leeks and onions are okay. I will see you coming up short. But nice to see you, William. Nice to see you, matey. He's taken a few of my winter cab seedlings of sowed only just appeared. The sun made them dead. That doesn't surprise us, Rich, because it's been a nightmare for not being on top of it. Why did you not use the black inside of the bag for your baskets behind them? Because the black absorbs the heat, and like I say, it could dry them out very quickly. So that's the reason why I turned them round. I'm not going to. The only reason I've got plastic on them is so that the water doesn't dribble down the wall itself. Because obviously this is just OSB board, so I didn't want the water, even though it's outside, I didn't want the water constantly being dribbling down it. I'm not going to bother next time round. I'm just going to let it go. Let it go. So that's the reason as to why they're on there, and that's me thinking behind it. And anyways, I do the same with the other baskets as well. If I've got any, I turn the white on outside because it reflects the light. It's the same with the pots as well. A lot of the top, I know Paul Rochester does it when he paints, because the 10-litre buckets he paints them black. He paints them white so that it reflects the light, so it doesn't scorch one side. Because obviously the sun comes across, it'll just scorch one side, and the roots will get damaged on that side. So there's a handy tip for you guys as well.
What was that for? What does he paint?
Why is this white? Why we're not done the black?
What did he paint? What?
He painted the tubs.
You've got a friend.
Oh no, I don't think so, mate. I don't think so.
Nothing is happening.
There's it.
When did we drink? Ew. Ew.
Would you like a snail with that drink with you?
Excuse me, sir, there's a snail in my drink.
That's fake as another one.
Oh,
that was good.
Leslie, like, I could do anything about it. That's where it landed.
No, it didn't. That was your drink.
No, that's where it landed.
That's not snail juice. Why are we looking down?
Ew.
Snail juice. Oh my God. Oh God, that was so funny. I'm washing that back later. It would have been brilliant if it went in the glass, I don't want it. You can get white AirPods now, can you? Excellent. I'll have to have a look
They're
at that.
stopping the black plant pots and stuff, aren't they?
Yep. Aye, wait, there's just a
It's
message
not
in there.
recycled
Messaging with the Wilco seeds. I've seen there's a few. That's up there now. Looking at the Wilco's got the bulbs and everything back on 10 pence in some shops, not all of them.
After I went in and it was 50% off, then the next day it was 75, and now it's like 10 pence a packet.
No, but they're pretty much all dead.
I know, but still.
I know. I've still got some to plant actually. Got some begonias, which are nice. Oh here, missus. Oh here. See, you're dribbling again.
Well, as long as it's gin and not snail.
It's gin, it's not snail, it's fine. Hello, Gary, mate. How you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. I heard from you. Hope you're doing all right. I hope you haven't hurt yourself or anything like that. I hope work's doing all right as well. Please tell us how you are.
Oh, I'm finally cooling down.
I know. It's starting to get chilly now. Precisely, William. You never see a house that's painted black.
We should all do it here in the northeast. We don't get enough sun.
I just burn the house. You're hood? No, I'm hood. Merry and sunburned. Yeah, I think I got a tan as well. Ready?
Wow.
White.
I got no sunburn.
White. White. Suntan. White. Suntan. White. Suntan. Leslie.
White. The
White.
bottle white. Nobody can beat your mum's tan line though.
No, my mum's got a canny V tan line, hasn't she? V tan line.
No, it's on her foot for my sandals.
A sandal on her foot. She looks like she's literally got a camel toe on her foot, hasn't she? On her
She's
foot.
got a thong on her
She's
foot.
got a thong on her foot. That's what they're called all over the world, don't they?
Foot
Thongs.
thongs.
Foot thongs.
Foot thongs. It's American term, isn't
It
it?
is, aye. Boom!
Boom.
Boom.
Boom, boom, shake the room.
Boom, boom, shake the room.
Why?
32 degrees in the greenhouse has been, I know, it's been crazy today. It's been absolutely...
Puking. Could
Cooking.
you imagine in the potty tunnel? Oh!
Hello, Martin, mate. Thanks for coming along, matey. I'll have to have a chin wag with you afterwards. And I'm free. Thanks for popping in. I hope you're alright, mate. I'm taking a break from vids for a few weeks. Is that what everybody's doing? Is everybody taking breaks from video?
Do you know why they're taking breaks?
Why? Because it's like 35
Because
degrees.
it's too hot.
It's too hot.
It's too hot.
To be honest, I wish I'd bloody stopped making videos. I wouldn't have broke my phone this morning.
It happened.
Well, no, but it's the second time it's happened.
Can't do anything about the past. What did you say to your sister?
Tits. Past can hurt.
The past can't hurt.
Doesn't matter, it's in the past. The past can hurt. Oh, it's cooling right down now. I say we're sitting outside, it's lovely. I've got a few things growing in the back garden. I've got some potatoes which are coming along here.
Rubbish.
Oh, now there's rubbish all over. I need to get all that rubbish in the bin. We can get the tech and go on. I want to go to the tip, doesn't he? So I'll
Wants to
take.
do a tip run.
He subtly said this, right? He subtly went. So I dropped his hat back off because he gave the sky earlier on. I'm standing at his back gate, obviously social distancing. And he says, I wonder if they're letting people take wood to the tip now. I went, no idea, Granda, no idea. I says, what you have to have been taking the tip? He says, oh yeah, show you. So he went to the garden and he showed us what he wanted to take, just bits of wood and stuff and some really bad board from like a Wendy, some house that some old kids Wendy house thing that they had up, and you took them down. And then I went back. Then I went backwards. And my grandma stand at the back door, and she went, "Has he asked you to take that stuff to the tip yet?" He went, "No, I haven't asked her yet." I says, "It's all right, Granda. I knew you were gonna ask us anyways because you'd already been grassed
told
up."
me.
It would have been grassed up.
Because when Sky went and waved at them on our way home from the hospital, he says, "Yeah, I've been doing some work in the garden. I think I'm gonna ask Dean if he'll do a tip run."
Just ask me. I'll let me the car out. It's fine. I need to do a tip run of my own because the stuff in here is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, we think
Start accumulate loads of rubbish.
we need a tip run from here and a tip run from your allotment.
You would do, aye. It's just general waste at the minute. I don't know if they've got any queues or anything like that. Queues from the pews. 1.5 hours for the queue for the tip.
There hasn't been a queue outside ours since it first opened.
Wait, I need to go for meat anyways tomorrow.
You might as well take something up.
Might as well take some rubbish while I'm up that way. Hello, Andrew, mate. Yeah, not too bad. How's yourself? How's things your way? I'm enjoying me drink. I haven't got a stein this week.
I'm enjoying being outside. Enjoying the coolness.
Oh, thanks, doll. I know.
Cool.
Proper cool, me. Cool
look at
dude.
this, people. Look at this.
What, me bum chin?
You look like 5 years younger.
I got a bum chin.
5 years younger.
Aye. I found a raise. I found a raise.
A raise. I was going to say, do you want to finish that?
I can't remember now.
Do you want a raise?
Better do water when it cools down. Hang a basket. I still damp water in late last night. Yeah, I did it yesterday. I went down and knew it was going to be a really warm day, and I didn't think I was going to get down to the allotment. So I watered heavily last night, so I didn't have to go down today. But I went down and checked my grandad's this morning and watered his tomatoes.
I might have to pop off this thing if mine hasn't been watered today.
Who's been down yours, like? Kirsty?
Nobody, I think.
What stuff you got in? Just the stuff in the garden?
Well, there's the stuff at mine and the stuff at the community allotment.
I got no first.
The tomatoes will be like.
Will be, huh? Just check what you take before you can go. I did it around 2 weeks ago and wasn't taking rubble, and what did I have? Mostly rubble. They're not. I think it's just general waste. I think it's just general waste that they're taking. Like,
there
rubbish.
is some of them that is. There is some bits that are shut, but I think most of them are open now. But we'll check.
Certainly will do. I saw you go live as I was leaving Belleton, but Gail wouldn't let me hijack it. Mate, you'll have to let us know next time you're around, because let's say you're more than welcome to call back in again anytime.
Come hijack the live.
Just checking what I'm going to check that. Yes, I did, Fiona. I did like your pick with the mugs. I mean, I've got them. I don't think I can get them on this phone. I think I can get them.
Hang on, I've got them.
No, you? Well, I've got them.
I've got them.
I've got them.
Competition. Who can get them first?
Well, guess what? It's going to be
Me.
It's going to be you. It's not going to be you. I've
got the back, the front one.
I've got them. You got the back, the front one. I've got the front. Oh no. Can't see a thing. Never mind. Get you back on there. There we go. Skip trial. Keep going.
Hate how YouTube does that now.
Oh, my polytunnel's bacon as well. Andrew, if you'd like some mugs, send us a message, mate. Just either send it to deanslosterplot@outlook.com.
Because you are a mug.
Oh, thanks very much. If you like one or one of mine and Leslie, just send us a message on or email me, deanslosterplot@outlook.com, and I'll show you how to. I'll not show you, but obviously I'll take details and stuff
Do you want
like
the
that.
cops to show?
If you want to, by means, feel free.
Do you want the cops to show?
So that is Fiona and Paul, long-term followers of obviously the channel. I met Fiona and Paul at Harrogate last year, where I was just having a look at the dahlias, and I just heard a little Dean. She didn't know it was me or not. And yeah, so I met the lovely people, and over the moon to see Dave as well. I think she was more excited to see Dave than me, weren't you, Fiona?
Which cup do you want, me flower?
Doesn't matter, show them both. Do you? You could have cleaned that one, like. That's mine.
I just picked it up from outside.
Obviously it's backwards, but you know, that's mine.
I give it to Winston.
But I'm not drinking me gin out of that one. Yes, yeah, I always wanted one. Next thing I want to get is a hat. I want to get a beanie for when the cold weather starts coming in, because it's the only time I normally wear a hat. And apart from obviously the summer times, where I use obviously the big one for the sun. To be honest, I've got no rubble here. It's just basically just rubbish. It's like the plastic, the green, the blue covering for the mat from the other side. Hello, Will, mate. Nice to see you coming along. Leslie's here as well. Well, that's Leslie's cup that I got made for her. It's got Leslie on it. Look, there's Leslie on that side.
Scare everybody.
And I've got
Keep people off your cup of tea.
Got Leslie's little allotment on that side as well. But if anybody wants one, just send us a message and get you one sent out. Thanks very much, Ray. Thanks. I made it, designed it myself. I didn't make it, but I designed it myself.
Don't take all the credit.
I'm taking all the credit. But it's nice to have a cup of tea. It's a good size for a cup of tea. You do, might be interested in. All right, okay, no bother. What's that? Might be interested in hats if you do. Oh, hats. All right.
Do some caps.
Okay. Well, I'll see what's what, because I want another T-shirt as well. I want to get another T-shirt sorted out. One without Harrogate written on the back. I might just do a little one, like just each one I've been to. Can't be bothered, I'll just leave it.
But he wants one with me, man. Just joking.
I like a good mug better than these fancy things.
She loves me more.
If anybody wants a mug, let me know. Just send us an email, deanslosterplot@outlook.com, or send us a message on Facebook. I'll let you know how to get hands on one, basically. Any plans for boxer shorts?
Oh, then you could do you digging.
Me digging that. Put them on the back end. That could be the crack.
Ew.
I like glass mugs. Tea tastes better. Oh, I've never had it. Oh, I've never had it. I have one of them when I go to a restaurant.
Oh, like
or a caravan site.
When we go to a Dutch restaurant.
Oh, Dutch restaurants. I'm trying to think last time I had one. It was Dutch restaurant, wasn't it? It was a Dutch restaurant.
You want English tea, you want milk.
Is them fingers getting in the way, Gary? You not get a text out. But do
Oh, full
moon.
moon.
You probably could do.
God, couldn't you?
Could
He
do.
bends over to
Bend
do
over.
some digging.
It's just me backside again.
Just an official butt. And then, do you know what you could have on the front? Need potting up.
Needs potting on. I'm a grower, not a shower. There
It
you
just
go.
needs potting on because that's all you say all the time.
Nah, but it's a grower, not a shower.
Hashtag needs potting on.
Monkey fingers, mate. Whose plot's doing better this year? Well, Leslie's is doing a lot better than what it was last year, but like I say, I'm doing all right with mine so far.
I'm managing 1, 2, 3, 4, because technically the community allotment's 3.
Ours is back and forth. You haven't
Three
really got the back. Aye, wait.
I need to plan it. I need to do something with it.
You're gonna have to get help with it.
Anybody want to help?
Yeah, seriously, you're gonna have to get help. You're gonna have to get somebody to come and help, or try and get some form of help with it.
I know.
Considering it's a community.
Sorted out with the treasure.
You have to get sorted out with it because it needs to be dealt with. It needs to be sorted and kept back on top of it again. It just needs pollinating on the front.
It's pollinated everywhere with weeds.
Aye, they're a nightmare. Just like in this back garden and all. And
This back garden's much better than that. They were like up to me waist. I managed to sort when I first come in. That's it.
And you get some more bark in here just to get it covered over again. Just so that we get some sort of. Kel's cabbage is doing great. I mean, I'll show you around in a second. Like, if you want, my son is wanting to move to Newcastle because of some football team. Ah, right. Is that because they heard of a takeover, which hasn't happened yet?
Take away.
I can't wait. I'm gonna have one of these strawberries. I can't get my fat fingers in. Can you get your skinny fingers in there and get us a strawberry?
I can get my whole hand.
That's ridiculous. That feels it.
There you are. It's for the snail earlier on. Can't get his fingers in, but look.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Was that tangy?
Oh, glory hunters at the ready. Yep.
Probably having fun up there.
I was supporting this club when we had Bassong, when we had Cisco.
I thought you were going to say biscuit or
When we
something.
We had Albert Luque, who's even got a part in a song, and even though he only scored 1 goal. Yeah, I got it. Oh, good tank of that, like. Oh, I think I'll just drink the gin. Not like you and that strawberry. Oh, that's better. Oh, it's getting cold, isn't it?
It is. The temperature is dropping.
The temperature's dropping. Oh. I have twins in the pool. Oh, Hartlepool. Ah, right. I get it now. What's your favourite onion to grow? Good all round that. Joe, to be honest, I only grow giant ones now.
Red.
She likes red Baron.
Red.
Like I say, I've got my own saved seed, and they've all basically come from the Kelsey onion, which are the giant ones. Because I thought myself 2 years ago,
I think you're lying.
if I'm going to grow giant onions, what's the point in growing the little ones? Because they keep exactly the same. So I'll just grow the giant ones, and I'll just obviously chop them up for the smaller ones I'll chop up, and I'll just use them for eating.
Mine are getting big too.
We had giant onions on my wedding day.
No, but these red onions are getting big. I think mine are quite big.
They all are getting there. You got a nice set.
Danko.
You're welcome.
The white onions have come to nothing.
All I get all the time. And big messages all the time. I
The
get
white onions are put in the natural clay ground and they've come to nothing.
I'm gonna have a word with me boss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a word with them.
Will you stop it? The public don't want to know.
No, I'm gonna have a word. Never mind. Aye. I need another one of these.
A couple of my reds have. But
Oh,
a few of mine had as well.
Leslie's got some of them. Micro onions.
Great micro onions.
I know.
They're my spring onions.
Spring onions.
pulled a carrot, right? And I took a picture, as you know, from last week's video. Stupid numbskull here. I didn't see what was in the background for how big it actually was because I just took a close photo and he thought I had like a big carrot. It was like this big.
Proper. I was the moon for her and everything. I was proper excited. Like,
Oh,
it's
like a decent
got like a
carrot.
carrot like that long with the long spring onion.
Well,
She brought it back.
this
It was
big.
that freaking big. For bloody no.
I was just pleased that it looked like a carrot and carrot shaped.
Oh, it looks like a carrot. What's this? Now get onion rot and how do you deal with it? Yes, I got onion rot, Joe. I got onion rot last year. That's white rot. How I dealt with it was I stopped watering from the base and I also raised it up a little bit. So if you have a look in obviously my videos, you'll be able to see how I do the giant onions, and I've got them in big pots. Then the bottom's cut off with the so that there's no contact with the soil to contaminate underneath the bottom.
Do not
So
cross-contaminate.
that's it. Giant cupboards coping with the heat. Well, it's no problem, mate. No problem, because I went in and I de-weeded and I give a good drink for the past 3 days. And I've just fed it. I've just fed underneath, top dressed them underneath with bloodfish and bone, Vitax Q4, and I've fed them some moonshine as well as moonshine. I've given them some Mills A and B. So they've all getting a good drink and a good feed the past couple of days, and they've reacted really well to it. So that's just the local riffraff.
Got one music on.
I've got 3 giant leeks left, and I've got all the rest are show onions. Show leeks, sorry.
You say it was asking about leeks, not onions.
That was the leeks. Defib the G. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Never mind. Hide. Not done now. Wasn't me, officer. It was her. She killed the snail. Nearly landed in our cup. Nearly landed in our drink. Nearly took a sip out of it as well. Can't wait to watch that back.
Extra flavouring.
It's good for the French. Good for you. Lovely. It's the sound of the police. Whoop whoop. Snail police are coming. Quick, they're coming.
Hey, unless it's like
What? Go on, say it.
Hey, that snail is fast.
Hey, that snail's turbo. Sugar. It's turbo. Please heading up from Leicester. Oh, the welcome Leicester. Nowadays we're going to Leicester. We're having a group around.
It's gonna hit me in the face.
Gonna hit you in the face. I want to empty one of these carrots out to see how big it is.
Just jealous of me little carrot. It's just attacking me washing now. Oh, did anybody see him on Facebook? He was over the moon to have her back, honestly. Paula and Dean. Over the moon, wasn't he? Dave to have Paula. Go away! He's chucking snails at us now.
That snail was fast.
I don't have any tomatoes in my allotment, but I'm growing some in the community allotment, and they're going really well, really well. If anybody doesn't know, there's a community allotment which is run by a local organisation, which I am now secretary of. The treasurer and chairman are moving. Well, we're moving before lockdown. So I'm basically taking this over. So as well as my own allotment, I have a big allotment to also now manage and run, as well as a charity organisation. So yeah, fun. Hello, Dave! Everybody's just singing your praises about how happy you were to have a certain somebody back. Bet you didn't want to let her go, though. Dave's popped up.
What?
Dave's popped up.
Dave?
Aye.
Which one?
Blue Star.
Oh, my best mate's on.
He says, I thought my ears were burning. Good evening, everybody.
He's beating him. Not talking to Dave.
They are?
Are they?
They were saying it, but he was happy to have Paula back.
Oh, was that with the moon?
So, what's everybody been doing with this lovely sunshiny weather?
Look, I got a carrot.
Oh, that's a really good joke.
this mine?
No. A man opened a snail farm. He says, that's a slow-moving business.
Oh, this is a goodness, Leslie. Oh, Leslie. Oh, Leslie, this is a goodness.
He's getting excited over his carrot.
Oh, Leslie, this is
Like,
a
it's
goodness.
bad enough for onions and leeks, people.
Oh, broke at the bottom. Oh, no.
Was this in a
Bottle?
bottle? Oh, it's one of his bottle
Bottle
ones.
carrot? Just wash it up in Kyle's tray.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. Do we think I like Mrs. Brown?
Oh no, that didn't mean it like that. Dave saying that he was really happy to see her. Shush you.
Oh, I was over the moon.
We were all over the moon.
Nearly shed a tear. Nearly shed a tear.
We're all happy to see it.
Oh, this, I
I
know.
got a knot in the end.
I got a knot in the end of my carrot. That's a carrot, Leslie. Right,
But
it's a
look,
carrot.
it's got a knot in the end.
I've got a knot in the end of my carrot. But look at that. That's canny, innit? It's went, look, it looks like a snail. That snail is fast.
Where heard a snail? That never
Get at the top, that's with that, mate. But hey,
shellfish.
that's not bad going for a carrot. In a bottle. 2 litre.
What the? Twisted carrot.
Right, what have I missed?
Lots. Dave's here.
I know.
Hi, Dave.
Hello, hello, Dave. Like I said, I was over the moon. I think you've done a fantastic job with that little video as
Everybody
well.
has been over the moon.
Yep. I've
Everybody's
stopped
been concerned and over the moon.
from a certain angle. That carrot looks rude.
Every angle.
I'll tell you if it's any good. Yeah. Kind of angles it look
It
rude.
looks hairy.
It's scary.
That angle.
Eee, that's naughty. Eee, that's pure filth. Keep it clean, people. Yes, Dave, very good, very well done. And obviously the new channel name and the little video, intro video and everything. Did really well with that.
Shortly.
No, but I fill my glasses up.
No.
Like a lot of people have commented as well, Dave. That silent one that you did, the silent video you did, with just looking around the garden and stuff like that. I thought that was great because it's a little bit different as well. And like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. And a lot of your stuff's coming along great. I still have the big beat with it though. I hope. I hope your cabbages are doing all right as well, because the ones that I kept, they're not as big as the other ones that I've got. But we'll just have to see what becomes of them. I've got actually I'm canny out with them over that. That's a canny carrot for just being put in a 2 litre bottle. So hopefully the other ones perform well as well. Ones that's in 2 litre bottles. There are two 2 litre bottles which are in there, which I'll take you around and show you in a second. I've got some potatoes and everything growing in the beds at home with some straggling sunflowers. Sorry. Thought I heard water. There's water running from next door. Hope she's not bringing any snails back. Yeah, all the veg shows are cancelled from what I know at the moment. I've come accept that if the Lord just stick the back bush in the company door. Hey, champion, at least you got something that's big. Channel will be different from now on. I'm just uploading a new video talking about upcycling trash in the plant pot. Hey, that's great, that mate. I look forward to seeing it. Like I say, we've discussed that, and I know you've had a discussion with a few other people as well. Just taking it back and stuff like that. Maybe it's a change in direction of things might be worth a fight. Are you knocking on the door?
What?
Did you just knock on the door?
No.
You haven't brought none of the stuff out for a drink?
I said no, you're going to get it.
Alright, I'll just go and get off my bum. I'll go inside where you've just been and I'll bring the stuff out where you've just been. How does that make any sense?
Plenty of sense.
No, it doesn't.
Where's that leaf black?
Which one?
That potato one? It looks like it's covered in something.
Nope. It's not. Oh, that's a sunflower, that. The Ola. Oh, do you know what it's covered in? Soil.
Oh, I've
just cleaned the carrot off, haven't I?
Where you've been chucking snails.
I'm chucking the snail. Well, I tell you what, that snail was fast. You see it, they come out.
I'm flying.
I'm flying past you, and then he got in your glass again.
I should check before I take a drink.
Aye, good stuff. That's happening, right?
Go on.
What?
Top it up.
No, I'm not having any more.
Oh, I don't know. You wanted us to.
These strawberries, they don't taste very nice.
That's because you've had a mention.
I kind of get to them. Oof.
These strawberries are from the community allotment.
Well, lovely them.
Nice, honestly.
Oh,
There's not wrong with them when you eat them normally.
they were lovely them. Gorgeous. Like sucking on a lemon sherbet.
So dramatic.
Take after you. The 2 litre bottle ones were planted.
Hardly. Watch.
When did
Quite
I
a
plant?
while ago, didn't you?
When did I plant them? It was when I planted me giant carrots. I think it was back in January.
Oh.
I know.
Fine.
Gary hates strawberries. To be honest, the strawberries that we've picked out from my garden and obviously Leslie's as well are really nice.
Oh, your mums are really sweet.
The mums are really sweet as well, aye, because they're doing really well. No, they're the community allotment strawberries. How much we had to drink? About that much.
Just that.
That's all we've had time for. By the time we're getting home, getting stuff sorted. Oh, excuse me.
Love strawberries.
So does Elizabeth. Elizabeth loves the strawberries as well.
Honestly.
She's like a little
Whenever
strawberry
you go to
fiend.
the allotment now, all you find is this strawberry mark around her face.
To be honest, I think, Gary, I just don't think you've had the right strawberry. I think all the strawberries I've eaten have probably been not very nice tasting, so that's what I'll be putting it down.
I mean,
now.
I've found if you're buying supermarket strawberries, they don't have the flavour at all.
I tell you what I do like for fruit wise from the supermarket is red grapes, seedless red grapes, cold. Put them in the fridge, leave them for a while. They taste lovely. I can sit and eat a whole packet. It's lovely. Dave the Ben is absolutely fantastic. She's in bed at the moment. She's got Elizabeth helping her out.
She's been up and walking.
She's been up and walking around. She got up and walked about an hour after she had operation because she needed to go to the toilet. She just got up and walked.
She went, I need the toilet. So the nurse went, oh, right, okay. Are you able to walk? And she went, I don't know, I think so. And I went, she's had an operation on both feet. She's had screws removed on both feet. She went, oh, right, okay, hang on. I'll go have a word with that nurse. So she disappeared. And she went, do you want to wait for a commode or a bedpan or anything? And she went, no. And she stood up on her feet and walked to the toilet.
I had to go to the toilet. Put it this way, she was at the time she was high as a kite. Literally, she was high as a kite.
She was on diclofenac, Oromorph, and ibuprofen, as well as the anaesthetic that she was still under.
Gary, you're gonna have to catch them first.
What, your snails?
No, the runners.
Oh. Dum.
But ding.
What?
Nothing.
Your friends are back. Can you hear them?
Oh, it's the snail police. They haven't quite called up with me yet.
Fruit factory.
Chilled red grapes. English strawberries. These are English.
I found that the best strawberries
The best
from a
what?
shop
The best tongue.
is from Aldi.
It's in this mouth.
What, talk a load of garbage sometimes.
Didn't you start with the bloody Americanisation? The garbage or the trash? But Dave, she's alright. This guy's doing well. We'll see how she goes over the next few days. It's quite handy when people have operations or people fall ill, because my mum just gone 6 now, doesn't she? Come down, come.
I've cooked for the family.
Told her the day. Says my mum, I'm not coming down. I'm not going to sit in the garden. I'm not coming down. I can manage. Obviously, I can manage with the kids and stuff like that. I'm a grown ass man. I can do it. I'm fine. and I took brought the kids back. Did a bit of housework and stuff. Then Leslie, I got a message off Leslie. Oh, your mum's making tea.
No, I says, what are you up to? Because your grandma's asked to see the Ben, and your mum said she sorted tea out. So what are you doing?
Your mum sorted tea out. It's like, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna have to go and do it, aren't I? Because mum's made dinner. Then I was as well leaving the day. I think it's gonna be nice tomorrow. Oh well, we'll have a barbecue then.
Oh, she said she was going to get the pool out.
Oh,
that's torment.
I'll get the pool out. Sky can't even
Sky
get her feet wet.
get her feet wet for up to 5 days.
Oh, I need bother. Get the pool out. It's fine.
Is that your sister? She might be.
Who?
You?
Ooh.
Oh. No, this is my beautiful wife.
Yeah, that was funny. He's got two sisters.
Hey, Miff. Carry on.
On his mum's side, right? One's a year younger than us, and the other one's just turned 16. So one's 13, one's 16. And the 16-year-old turned around and went, have you seen the other sister's post on Facebook? She's a dog. Well, that was hilarious if you didn't know what was happening. We were killing ourselves laughing.
My sister's a dog.
She's a dog.
She's a dog.
That's all she said. She's a dog. And his mum's going, what do you mean she's a dog? What are you on about? What do you mean she's a dog? That's not nice. She'd face painted herself as a dog. She's a teacher. She'd face painted herself as a dog.
Because she's on a Zoom call.
But it was really funny because you just went, she's a dog. Really serious.
I mean, I wouldn't be kissing my sister like that. It was a joke. Take it away, boy. Obviously, you're probably new to the channel. So, yes, this is my wife. I'm sitting on here. We normally do fortnightly weekly live videos. Thanks very much for coming along. It's always nice to see a new face. So, welcome along to the video. To the chat, should I say. Please feel free to get involved. I see by your tag here, a Liverpool supporter. I bet you're excited this year. Obviously, we're not that far off from winning the title. So, good luck with that.
Oh, Dave, she's excited.
Dave, she's excited. Mate, you're going to have to... I know you told us on the phone what you thought them keys, the keys were. Do us a favour, mate. Send us a message on Messenger so that I can tell her so she can get a keyboard out tomorrow. Because it's just she's been trying to work out what's what and she couldn't get the keys. So if you can remember, or any even closer than what she can do by just pressing them the keys, that would be great. So just send us send us a message over and I'll tell her what it is in the morning and she can get practicing. Because honestly, no, how many times have the kids asked?
What?
About Dave?
Oh, like every 5 minutes. For
Yeah, honestly, they're asking.
Weeks.
They're not asking just to come over. They're asking how you are. They're asking if everything's all right, if you're okay. Because I've told them that you're not feeling very well. And yeah, of course your mum's not well neither. So that's the
and
reason
also
why
that obviously
there's been lots of things going on.
Girlfriend because of this and all this and that.
The kids are fully understanding. They've obviously fully understood and they know the reason why. And they haven't been disappointed because they understand. But they are really excited to see you as well. So like I say, don't cheers somewhere. But yeah, like I say, they totally understand. They're looking forward to coming to see you basically, which is nice for them as well, because it's not just obviously come to see about the garden, but they like obviously they like to see you, like to see everybody as well, especially the distance.
Sky actually wanted to come on, and say hi to us all, but honestly, she was absolutely exhausted. She's like this. Can I go on the live? No.
No, you're still spaced out. Get to bed.
Go to sleep.
Uncle Jackie and Jock. Get Uncle Jackie and Jock and they go high. Oh, they love singing it as well. They love singing the song as well. Love
You
singing
can't
Dave's
say
song.
put the kettle on. Best
Yes, and say that, they will.
And then Kyle has to say, too right it is.
We're in the northeast of England. It's on the coast of Northumberland, and it's what time is it? It's 10 o'clock now, isn't it?
It's late.
It's just past 10 o'clock.
5 past 10.
5 past 10. The sun is still going down. It's the phone does a lot of it because it brightens up the picture as well. So the camera does it. It's like a night mode. So
Still quite bright though.
Yeah, Joe, where you been? She went for an operation this morning on her feet. She's got flat feet. Basically, instead of having an arch on her foot, it's flat, which brings her knees in together. Now
She's had it all her life.
She had it all her life. Spent 7 years trying to get them corrected on by insoles. The insoles didn't work, so they decided to put 2 screws in her feet. The 2 screws
pulled them out.
To create arches. Now, after 2 years of waiting, not going into details with it, the right foot.
The
right foot's collapsed again. So what the
left is slightly improved, but still pulling.
The consultant has basically turned around and said we need to get the screws removed before it causes any further damage. This was before obviously everything started. So we got a phone call last week saying that they were taking the operations back on again, and is she all right to go into theatre obviously today. So she went in this morning, got the screws out. Now we'll just wait for the healing process and see what the next steps are.
But Sky being the stubborn woman she is, was up within an hour of surgery.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I say, when she got them put in, they said it'd be a week off your feet. She was up
She
down the
said that
stairs
she'd
in
be
3
in
days.
hospital about 5 days because she wouldn't be up and about. She was doing stairs with crutches within the 3rd day.
Ah, 3rd day. Couldn't believe it. Walking up and downstairs. I was like, "Can you go to the toilet?" Yeah, I'll go to the toilet myself. Oh my god. I seen that, Dave.
What was that?
Right, I'm gonna go and have a quick look. I'm gonna grab that washing very quick. If you want to have a quick chat, because I don't want to do it
Anybody
now.
want to know anything? Anybody want to chat? Oh, I know. It's just honestly, if you could do Dean in a female form, it would be Sky. All over. She's just like her dad. Oh, thank you. No, she is a lot like her dad though. But in some ways I like it, in some ways I don't, because the amount of times we've had to shout at her, will you just rest your feet? You'll be sore tomorrow. No, he said he's going to get the washing in tape. So those of you that are on Facebook and have my page, is there anything you would like to see me do differently, or is my page okay? Just asking. Everybody's looking forward to playing music with you. Hope it's not about Dean's dumping though. When we're gonna cover the poly? Hopefully
No, don't do it yourself.
when we get some wood for the bottom of it, covering me polytunnel.
Leslie's page is Leslie's Little Lot, and Leslie's fever.
She's gonna knock the stand though, Dean. I must like with a butt. Come on, Mum.
Oh, there you go. See, she was right. There you go. Woman's always right. In moderation.
No, we're just always right.
Stress about who's stressing about the channel? Oh,
I'm
no,
not stressed.
no, I'm not. I didn't say I was going for a dump. I said I was going to get the washing off the line. Because if I didn't do it now, I
Said you were
it
going
would
for a
have
dump.
been left out all night. There's one for you.
The dogs
Cream
are doing
soda. Just put gin in there. Don't drink it straight away.
alright, aren't they? With the heat. I mean, Mary's keeping out of it as much as possible, and
Because she's
Daisy,
black,
because
aye.
they're
She's got
both
black fur, aye. Obviously it'll cause more problems.
Chico, the little Yorkshire Terrier looking one, he loves to sunbathe in it, so he just seeks the sun out all the time.
No, you're not getting it. She doesn't do that. She doesn't even know what one of them is.
What were you open? No, I don't.
You what?
No.
Don't freaking Google it.
I'm not. I was looking at my message actually.
Red sky at night.
Not yet.
Not yet, it's not. Not going to. I don't. See, I don't.
I think it's me because I was asking about my Facebook page. But
Yeah, alright, okay. Yeah.
I'm not stressing. I was just asking if anybody wants to say anything different than what I do.
Yeah, because it's like I say, she does a lot of things different to what I do. Obviously, I do the giant veg and show veg and stuff. I might start getting involved with granddads and stuff as well and helping them out more as well. Practice the normal stuff.
Things are coming back to normal. You can go over a bit more.
Yeah, normal veg and stuff like that. Get them all planted out and stuff. So, no, because I'm used to it, to be honest, DGC.
I like the birds chirping.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Better than the sirens going.
Dave, I didn't say I was going for it. If you're going to watch his back, watch it back from when I chucked the snail at the house and it nearly landed in Leslie's drink, because that was hysterical. Just watch it back from
It
there.
landed on my leg and I was lifting the cup to my mouth. Nearly did go me drink. And then, just to be a pain, he went and found another one and chucked it at us again.
From the bottom of the garden, went out. Whoosh. It's not warm anymore.
Oh, it's lovely now. Right, I mean, I don't complain about the heat full stop though, do I really?
It's not particularly, not particularly. Craig, he's not really part of the bubble, but I can't see him at a distance.
Because
But I
obviously
can't see him in.
Grandad's got his own family,
I
hasn't he?
can't.
So.
I can't see him in his garden. So I can go his garden as long as I'm keeping. As long as I'm keeping a distance, obviously, of course, which I tend to do. I'm not going to hold my hands up here and say that I haven't, but I tend to keep as far away. And obviously, we're cleanliness, godliness, and all that. So we always keep clean. He's got his hand sanitizer and stuff like that as well. So do well with that. That blackbird is giving the alarm call or something. All right. Oh well, it's quiet now, so that's good.
No.
So, there's another question. I was giving us a question. How much do you get paid from your YouTube videos? Basically, it all depends month on month. Now, I normally get around about £20 per month. That's it. That's what I normally get. Probably it can differ between 10 and 20. It all depends on the content I put out and the amount of views that I get. Which, all of that money goes straight back into the supporting the channel as well. So if I get anything, you guys watching the adverts at the beginning of the videos and stuff, that helps obviously pave the way for what I do. Whether that be allotment rents that I keep, because the majority of the time I leave that money and it gets put into a savings account, and then as soon as the rent comes around, the rent is paid for one of my allotments.
Or mine.
There you go. So that as well, yeah. So all all profits goes into compost. So
Usually.
yeah, usually. No, I don't choose any of the ads. I can choose where the ads
I
are
know ads
made.
sometimes are
Um,
really weirdly placed on videos.
Yeah, so I can choose, if I'm using the computer, I can pick and select where my videos are going. I don't pick and select where they go because I only upload from my phone normally, and I don't delve into that much, so either I'll play them at the beginning or I'll play them at the end, because I watch videos as well, so sometimes I don't even let them on the beginning as well, so you can't choose, but that, every single video I put up, obviously I put the monetization on it. So yeah, a lot of people will say that if before I got 1,000 subscribers, as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers above, yeah, that did well. 1 month I did make 60. I think a few of my videos went very well watched. That point. But yeah, like I say, I'm honest with everybody, so that's what I get out of it. I know some people I get 60 a month just from the videos that they do. So there you go. But once again, I don't do this for money. For the time, the effort, the amount of, obviously the videoing, the editing. I mean, if you think, if I've got an hour's long video,
He's just said.
if I've got an hour's long video, sorry, if I get an hour's long video, I'll say that 3 times just to make sure I've said it again. That's an hour and hours worth of time lost. That's an hour's worth of time lost. From just gardening in general, by setting the camera up and things like that, making sure it's a good angle, thinking about what's going to happen next, because that's something that I started developing over time as well. What would it look like from the other side of the camera? So a few of the things like the snapping, I picked that up from somebody else, just developing these little camera tricks and stuff like that. The time lapse was great when I found that, instead of just speeding up twice, to putting the music on at certain intervals and stuff. All this has just been a learning curve, so it's all about planning and stuff as well. You don't have to ensure to change the ad thing, even if you do place the ad manually. Sometimes it just appear where YouTube thinks it should go. That didn't surprise us, Dave. I just let them get on with it.
Half the time, you find that the ads that they put on has nothing to do with what you're watching.
Yeah.
Or your personal preferences.
What was it? I think one of Dave's videos. I think it was a Tampac advert on it.
There's been like
honestly,
pregnancy ones and all.
It was definitely one of Dave's videos.
Honestly,
your videos, Dave.
Don't
believe it. It couldn't have been farther from the truth. He's a gardening video.
But somebody did ask earlier on about polytunnel. I think you're on about mine. We do have a cover. We are wanting to get some wood, aren't we, for the...
It's as you all know, I'm one man, and obviously it's very difficult.
And I'm helping as much as I can.
Yeah, it's a trenched cover. So basically, you dig a trench around the base.
You can't in my soil.
You cannot dig anything in her soil because it's a nightmare to even get half a foot down. That's the reason why we're building everything up. So the plan is to put some wood on the fizzy pop wood on the outside, and then wood on top of it as well to create obviously a nip. So nipping it onto place. So I want to put a frame around the bottom, just like a couple inches up off the soil, bottom of the soil, and then putting it onto there, and then pulling it tight down, so that I can obviously put the cover on. So that's what the plan is anyways. I just need to get the boards to be able to do that. Now, I haven't even put a thought about it yet. It isn't
tricky during lockdown to sort out and stuff.
I would love to be able to do loads and loads of work on Leslie's garden. I would love to be able to get it all up and running, all done, but I cannot. It's a nightmare. But I can only do so much. Like I say, for water and feeding, I need to keep on top of everything. A lot of you will already know. Yeah, I know. I'm sure some of you are surprised at the moment with the stuff that I get through. But once again, as I mentioned on this week's video as well, Jack of all trades, master of none. That's going to change next year when I select which veg I'll be growing for the competitions. So, anyways, back to going on here. What's happening here? So, what was it? Thanks for this reply. You achieved it when you put ads on there, and reached 1,000. I'm pleased you reached 1,000, Ray, because I seen you were so close the other day. It was like 999 or something like that. I found a channel for homesteading. If anyone's interested, Homestead Heart channel. Lots of hints, tips for growing and preserving. I'll have a look into that. So thanks very much for that, Rich. Don't talk about YouTube algorithms. Yeah, let's not talk about Richard. Let's not talk about algorithms. Big Brother's listening to conversations and choosing adverts for you. What, Dave? So choosing adverts for me for 10 months?
Stop snails.
Why would you do that?
You get snail adverts.
So when I get turbo trailers and stuff like that.
Turbo? That's
Joe Rose asks, what made you start doing videos?
Well, that was you, not me.
I started doing videos after watching Dave from Dave's Allotment.
So many Dave.
So sat and done his entire back catalogue every night, watching different video, and I picked a lot of good things up from him.
4 or 5 a night. And
I thought to myself, you know what it is? I am absolutely useless when it comes to writing things down. I've tried it. I tried writing stuff down. I lost the book. My granddad still writes stuff down. I can't write stuff down. I was at a low point in my life, which if you go back to the very first video, you can actually tell how quiet and stuff I was. I did the video for myself for a diary, and I put them on YouTube so I knew where they were. So I started doing the vlogging then, and when I look all the way back now, it's great. I've got 3 years worth of videos. I can see exactly what I did this time last year and also the year before, so I can actually physically see what it was like, as opposed to just looking in a book and going, oh yeah, I put the cabbages there and put that. I can actually see as well, which is fantastic, and I can obviously.
Which helps them loads.
It does really help, and it's helped me with me speech, obviously the public speaking, getting comfortable speaking to people as well, just relatively new people as well. I don't mind going up to people and speaking to them. Obviously, it's helped with depression with the garden, and also doing this as well. Meeting people all over the UK, which is great. It's helped me with my job as well. It's helped me loads. I was going to try and use a big word there, but I didn't want to mess it up. Exponentially.
Well done. Ow.
Exponentially. Ow! Exponentially. I got excited when I said it. I'm honest. I thought about it and I went, yes, I can do it. Yeah, you go. Exponentially. Help me exponentially.
Exponentially.
Whatever it is, I've said it now. I'm pleased. I've done it once. I'm not going to pick it up again. Well, we're going to start watching Dave's Allotment via Dean round and round.
Dave's great. We all love Dave.
It does help your confidence. I've started recording vids to keep a log and all. Thanks. Hey. Murphy, I blame Dave for mine and Dave loves it.
Honestly, I used to go to bed, and then every time I was going to bed, all I could hear was, put the camera on.
I haven't done a drone video because I don't own a drone, but I wouldn't mind doing something like that. But
Got to fly.
to be honest, I found out where Dave's garden was because he put the drone up.
And honestly, it was like a light bulb moment. You went, oh, that's not far from here.
So what we got here, great YouTube peeps that have done. So I started making aircraft YouTube videos, made £600 in the first 6 months, and Allotment channel is totally different, a lot smaller but nice community. Ray, yeah, no, I mean, like I say, if you want it for money, you'd be doing music videos and stuff like that. You don't make any money on these unless you've got thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers.
Have you seen the people that do?
Yeah, I know a lot of them as well, but like I say, I don't know the ins and outs
No,
of
I mean like the
what they
stupid
get.
ones on that the kids watch.
Oh yeah, that's the ones not for gardening, but other stuff.
Oh, comment down below, fams.
Going down the video.
Oh, the kids try and mimic them, and it's so funny.
Oh, it is. Kyle's speaking American now. It's so annoying. Paula's made random stuff out of pallets. Would you mind if I send you photos of things? Fiona, please feel free. Don't feel the need to ask to send me anything, darling. Just send us stuff over. Because, like I say, I'm quite happy to take stuff in as well. I mean, if anything that helps me, I can make stuff with it as well. Put it on the page as well. It's great.
Thank you, Joe. I am not confident enough to do videos. This is it.
Dave's exactly right with the message that he's just popped on there. YouTube never breaks. If it does, then we're screwed.
For Dean, though, I think personally, obviously being on the other side, it was great for him to look back like in a year and go, oh, my onions look better, or oh, they didn't look as good as they did this year, or they looked better last year, oh, my sweet peas were doing better, maybe I should go move them back over here, or I did my beds differently. So for him, he's more visual. So that was great for him for doing the YouTube videos.
Yeah, like for example, meat onions are 17 inches round now. They weren't 17 inches round last year. 17 inches around.
Spanners. Ah, right, the spanners. There you go, explain.
I'll do the spanners in a second. Leslie is starting to get a lot better because she was shy. She still is. She still
Believe
doesn't
it or
feel
not.
comfortable coming on here and chatting away, but she's starting to get a lot more comfortable now, especially starting to chat on just videos in general.
Live.
So yeah, exactly. And it is lovely to see from the other side as well. So it's we'll just have to see how things progress. I'm sure she'll probably be wanting to do videos and stuff like that. Not videos, but you know, just little uploads so I can put onto my channel so you can see it as well. She does have pictures and everything, so see what happens in the future. I never say never. Like I say, she's going to start doing her roses. So her roses are going to be getting
Love
sorted.
me roses. I'm waiting for my lilies.
Right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to pop a link in my first video in these
The
chats.
spanner is basically you have what they're
Admin.
called, admins that help you with your channel. So if there's people coming in and saying inappropriate things, or you know, the good people that you know will help you and look after your channel, and they have a spanner so they can like block people or time them out from the conversation to stop nonsense going on in your channel, really.
Not 2 years, it's been more than 2 years since
What
I've put
was
that
your first video, Dean, and when?
I'm
Ooh.
about to share it. So you can take a look afterwards.
Matt was in your greenhouse. You may as well for the times you could have nod off in your greenhouse.
Yeah, we can a spanner.
Nobody's a spanner, right? Everybody's great at their own thing. Thank you very much. We're having lovely compliments.
Well, we should do. How long we've been together? How long we've known each other?
No, about gardening. We've known each other far too long.
Far too long. There you go. 71,000 is on the biggest gardening channels. No, it's not. It's more than that. It's much more than that. You got 500,000 on one of them. On I think the most well-known UK allotment vlogger is or homestead vlogger is Hugh from Hugh's Nursery. He's a absolutely lovely bloke, and he's a young lad as well, which is nice to see, obviously fantastic to see. So once you're all finished, like I say, save that link. But you can be able to look back on the obviously the chats. That's the first video that I ever did.
Stay up via mine, thanks. So look under my name, not
Look under Leslie's name on the link that I've just put on. It's starting to get dark now. I think I'm going to have to pop into the shed to finish off.
Might have to. If anything to show in there, no. Most of my roses aren't open, just the ones I've already shown. The other ones have got buds and they're waiting to open, but they're not ready. And I'm waiting for a chocolate lily to open at the allotment. I'm very excited.
There you go. All of Leslie's lilies are coming up fine at my garden as well, and I'm looking forward to taking them out of the buckets this year.
I'm gonna have to move them because they're hidden by the sunflowers.
They're hidden by the sunflowers. I know. I am literally going to have to move them. I was thinking about taking them into the polytunnel, to be honest.
You're not melt them in there.
Probably will, but I want to get them covered. That's all. I will need to put them somewhere where I can see them physically, like.
Your first video. Well, that's part of learning, isn't it? Really.
Oh yeah, no.
On your old videos.
Put this way.
Cringe-worthy.
But that's how I learned. Keep them that way, and I actually used an app which I can just spin the camera around at the same time. So I learned straight away from there that if you want to watch it on the phone, you just done. There you go. That's what I need to sort out.
How do you get all the jobs done, Dean?
BitTude. What's BitTude? Is that right, Dave? BitTude. What else have we got here?
Why don't you, right here,
Mhm.
there's a plant. Stroll around the greenhouse and I'll move everything in the shed.
Right, good idea. What have I got right here? Must say I've got lots of respect to Dean for the amount of jobs he gets done. I don't know how I do it. Neither have I. I don't know how I do it as well, especially recently. Have you thought about a gyro holder for your phone? Yes, I have. They're around about £75. And that's £75 I don't have because I need to pay for a new phone screen.
Compost. Rent.
Yeah, I don't need to buy any more compost at the minute. Right.
I need some. I want to get a big truckload of soil.
Right, let's have a quick peek around this garden. I know it's a bit dark, but we'll see. So, of course, here, we've got new potatoes in this bed here. I've got some sunflowers in this bed, which is from last year, which I just left in. I've got new potatoes in this bed as well. And there's some strawberries in here. So, they're from Jeff Foreman. I can't really see them in the dark, to be honest. I'll see if I can get this. I'll put the flash on. I mean, I'm getting blinded here. Where's the strawberries? There's one there. Look at them. Oh, white strawberries. Oh, there. Hey. Oh, look, watch it. Yeah, watch it. Leslie.
Oh,
That snail was fast. Snapdragons. Didn't have a Wi-Fi range.
oh, you're different.
Aye, Wi-Fi range. There we go. Apologies. Yeah, Dean's lost the video because it was on Wi-Fi and I stepped a little bit further in the garden. But I've got some nice strawberries and stuff in there. These need a chop back, the ferns. I've got excuse the mess. I've got 3 Lee Herrington's tall sunflowers here with the canes on now. So they're all sorted. That's Kyle's cabbage. It's under here. There's Kyle's cabbage. That's a leaf. So his cabbage is doing all right. Got Kyle's peas at the back there as well. And I haven't getting in here for the rubbish. All right. Type myself. I'm live on YouTube. I got some seed heads here from what? Oh, she's chucking snails at us. Hold on. Got another one at you. This is Brigadier cabbage, which is the show variety. So I'm hoping to get some seeds from them, so I save us having to buy any. Into the little greenhouse where Leslie's roses are. There we go. Got some nice buds on here as well. These are pretty. These purple ones. They're nice, and the smells lovely in here as well. You can smell it. I've got some dahlias here. I've got these dahlias last year off a friend of mine, and I didn't manage to get them up and put them into trays to get them to take cuttings from them, but I'll do that next year. So I'm kept them for stock again, and I'll get them grown in them pots again. I'll just give them a feed. These are my hanging baskets, which I just knocked together with some tumbling toms. So I've got them in there. I've got these ones here with some petunias, and I say tumbling toms in here. Same with these ones here as well. I've got my mini mums along the back here. I do need to get in here and give it a good tidy. I've got my sunflowers at the back here as well, tall sunflowers, so there'll be lots of sunflowers at the back. And grapevine, got lots of grapes on. This is outside in the northeast of England. Grapes, 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 absolutely laden, and that's just the front section. Look, grapes, and that goes all the way. Grapes. Look at that bunch there, massive. Stop chucking snails at us, will you? Goes all the way at the end of there, which is really good. Into the main potting greenhouse here. This here is the onion that I lost. This is the onion that I lost. I didn't bin it. I kept it going. This is the pip. This is the only other pip. It's still growing. It's not died off yet. It's still hard. So it's still surface rot. So I'm going to leave it in here and see what happens. I might even take it down the garden and put it in the ground. See what happens. I've got some condo potatoes here. So these are the condos. I need to get them in the ground as well. No, I needed a drink. I've just given them a drink actually. These are 2 of my own onions, which I just kept in the 3-litre pots. So they're doing. There's little onions basically. I'll just see how big they get in these 3-litre pots. Then if need be next year, I can just have like loads of onions in a pot, and then I know exactly how big they get. So it's all about experimentation. But I think Leslie's ready now, so let's head off into the shed. Ooh. Are you sorted, Leslie?
I believe so.
You want to fancy putting the light on, like?
I only clicked it on for him, yeah.
Alright, okay, I'll turn the other one on. So, I've just brought these in. These are just a few trays that I've put together, which I'll sort out. And this is the powerhouse at the back there. You can see the Spider Farmer SF1000 on the left and the Mars Hydro SP150 on the right. Obviously keep out for the weekly updates with them, the fortnightly updates. I will let you know that the carrot bottle challenge, we have lift off on the second bottle as well. So that's that one done. And also that one there as well, which is great. Right, and we'll get you set up here. So just bear with us, hang fire. He's back in the stand. Actually, we're not going to be much longer here. All this about setting up and stuff like that. There we go. Right. Let's have a look here.
Screenshot ready for new boxer range.
There we go. New boxer range. Oh yeah. Oh, I think that's going to be a bit too bright, isn't it? Tell you what, let's do. There we go.
You're a bit far away there, love.
Am I?
Aye. Not normally not far back.
Am I not? Not a nice thing to call me neighbour. What do I call me neighbour like? Call her YouTube.
But I'm not talking myself. I'm
not talking myself. I'm live on YouTube. What was the problem with that, like? Oh, you want to lie back now? Oh, love's in the air. Do you want to angle it down?
no.
Oh, I do. That's it. Squeeze it, turn it round. That's it, and there you go.
Right there.
There we go.
Is that good?
Marvellous. There you can lie back now. Great. Dun 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 dun. What is my favourite light? I do not have a favourite light at the moment. I'm going to be going off results rather than, like say, personal preference. I like them both for the different reasons, but I'm not an expert when it comes to growing under light. Not in no way at all. I just bought, basically I got the T5s because that's what everybody else was growing with, and that's what the people had the results with. So that's what I got for in here. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens basically. So I need to stop chucking snails.
I didn't.
Stop chucking snails.
I didn't.
You did.
You took the
You
snails.
did. Stop chucking snails. Quite possibly. I mean, I've done a side by side because I don't really want to do a side by side because I'm not doing one versus the other. Which one's better? Which one's worse?
Suppose
that
they'll
wouldn't-
all have their
that-
quality.
That wouldn't be fair. It's like picking between a favourite child. They both grow. They both grow in a 2 foot by 2 foot area. So they've got, like I said, the back here, they've got ample enough space, ample enough room. That's the reason why I want like this to obviously keep on going, because the plan was to grow chilies in here, grow the Joe's Long chili in here under the T5s. But when I got both the companies contacted us, I thought, well, there's a great opportunity to be able to trial and see what's going on. Could have been the kamikaze snails. Kamikaze!
Like the worms.
Like the worms, that's exactly what it is, isn't it? Incoming! Yeah, man, you nearly hit us.
Do you think children will take up veggie growing when older?
My kids?
Well,
No.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, mate.
Elizabeth definitely seems like a gardener. She'll get her hands dirty, she'll get involved. She's all for it. Where Sky and Kyle are very impatient people. So they expect to put it in the ground and it to be done. No work in between and it to be done like in half an hour. So
I didn't think I was going to chuck them away. Beautiful them.
I'm not too sure about Sky and Kyle, but Elizabeth definitely. Oh, and her favourite place to be is the fairy garden. With the strawberries as well.
Favourite, me grandma's getting inspiration from Elizabeth's fairy garden because she's actually dismantled, like I said earlier on, she dismantled a little playhouse, and she's going to make a fairy garden in the corner of her garden.
Find out today. What's your dad doing?
He's going to do a little bit of a fairy garden for her as well. So there you go.
Fairy gardens everywhere.
Fairy gardens everywhere. Everybody have a fairy garden. You got a fairy garden?
I do.
And I've seen it. So hello to the pair of you. Firstly, and most importantly, how is Sky? Peter, she's fine, mate. She's back at home. She's in bed. She did really well this morning. Mentioned a few times on the video of the day. So thanks very much for all of your concerns and things. It smells lovely in here with them flowers.
It does.
Don't know, the petunias smell nice. Sometimes they're not. As soon as these lights go off from mine is on, I need to get them a spray because I've seen a bit of white fly. I need to get them taken off.
Spray.
I've got flowers on my long chilies. I'm not happy.
He's never happy.
I'm not happy because there's flowers on my long chilies. Me spaghetti
I
chilies.
think it's amazing on some of the groups you find either on YouTube or Facebook, and people ask about fairy gardens and all the different varieties you see that people have come up with just things they've got and make.
It's random stuff.
Yeah.
Just
You
random.
can do it in a plant pot and people do it like big ones, small ones. It's just amazing and everyone's different and amazing in their own ways.
Oh, just to mention as well, not only have I got T5 light, I've got T5s.
Oh, no fairy garden challenge.
Fairy garden challenge. I've not only have I got T5s, I've got 2 LED lights as well. I've also got this as well, which is the
Mr. Bride.
the big. Watch your back.
Nearly fell off the stool.
I've got this light as well, which is I don't know the make and model of it, to be honest.
A light.
It's a big one. It's the one the weed growers use. It's the sodium. I think it's a sodium light. It's got the big ballast and everything. It's a 600 watt ballast light. That was the first light. I won that light for Christmas. But yes, they are very, very expensive to
Can
run.
I sit up now?
Yes, you can sit now.
Thanks.
Yeah, she is. It's Leslie. That is a very, very expensive light to grow, and I tell you what, when I put it in the greenhouse the other year, when we 2 small ones packed in, I had it running, and we had the neighbour actually message us telling whether that our greenhouse was on fire. It wasn't. It was just the light because it was that bright. It looked like it was. So yeah, it's I don't use that light for that purpose. So probably I should really sell it, to be honest. I put it on Facebook or something, sell it. I got a 5-inch intake fan. I got a grow room which was a 2x2B1, which is massive. That's the reason why I want to make this grow shed, because they say that the grow room sections, obviously the tents, grow tents, they're not. I've got no space for them. I've got nowhere to put them, and I'm not putting them in the loft. I'll get all sorts to put them in the loft.
Definitely think you're doing something you should.
Definitely. Even I think it was Mars Hydro got in contact, because I'm always in contact with the guys, Mars and also Spider Farm. I give them updates of what things going on. It's only fair, and of course, if they let you know what's going on, they can watch the videos and stuff as well. It's their product at the end of the day. So I got a contact by Mars Hydro, and they said if you're interested, we can obviously we can do a review for a tent. I was like, to be quite honest, the nicest possible way. The reason I've got a shed is because I've got no room for a tent.
I put a tent up once in my
Put a tent up in the sitting room. I've still got that tent. I've still got it all there. It's all brand new. Never been put up.
Took a quarter of what's sitting.
It did. It did. Took a quarter of the sitting room. It was.
Fiona, yes, I did try. He just wasn't focused enough.
Oh no, Kyle's got a problem. He's focused.
As much as he loves to go down there, trying to get him to concentrate on the name of anything is too much.
I can concentrate.
Constipated, but you
I'm
know.
not constipated, I'm fine. Don't you dare say I was constipated. I'm not constipated, I'm fine. Dave even said I went for a dump earlier.
We reckon you did. Yeah, he's trying and
He's trying, Harry. He's trying.
he'll dig. Dig.
That's all he likes to dig. He likes to dig all the way down. Dad, I'll dig. You're not digging there, it's me pumpkin.
Oh, he has a bed in mine that he likes to dig in, and if you put anything on it, I get wrong. Why are you putting stuff on my bedroom I'm digging?
And he's going to dig it because he's been playing Minecraft. So he thinks he can dig and make a bedroom underground. It's like, oh, Kyle, it doesn't work like that, son. It doesn't work like that.
Told you what to do, Kels.
Oh, I don't know. Ask. So you made nettle tea and comfrey. Oh, I did make nettle tea and comfrey. Wait till you see Elizabeth's face this week when she smelt it.
Poor Ben.
She ran away.
I wouldn't know.
Yes, I do make. I make them both, and like I say, this week you'll see it because I'm going to be stirring them. I've already made up large drums, and I'm actually feeding a lot of things on. I mean, the onions are getting a nettle tea, and the tomatoes are getting comfrey. The rest of the stuff is getting fed. I've got the leeks in the top polytunnel are being fed with Mills A and B, as are the onions. The new polytunnel, the leeks are getting fed with Chem Pack 2. Who said a good night? Alright, okay, good night Stephen, thanks very much for keep coming along. Take care. We have been yapping around for a long time now. We're going to be finishing off shortly as well because we've got to get away. Yeah, well, he has been making it. He sat next to my giant cabbage and he was like, "Whoa, Dad, is this mine? It's huge." I went, "No, that's mine. Yours is at home in the back garden." Oh, I'll have to go and have a look at mine. He still hasn't had a look at it yet. But
technically it's mine.
Technically, Leslie's the one that's watering. There's been no feed or anything put on it. It's just been watered. But we'll see what comes of it.
We were talking about your nettle tea.
The nettle tea and the comfrey. You'll see what they're like this week. Because, like I say, I've got more comfrey to put in as well.
Do you mix your feeds?
I don't mix the feeds. Try not to mix the feeds because I don't want to confuse the plants. I do give I did try and do a set of leeks. Twice a week I was starting to feed. One comfrey, one nettle. But I stopped doing that because I want to focus on just the onions. I just give the onions and other stuff as well. I'm using Chem Pack 2 on the leeks at the minute just to try and get them the bulk. And so far, in the past 2 weeks, it is working. They are growing at a steady rate. The onions are starting to burst their flags, their skins. So I'm going to stop with the watering. I'm going to not stop with the water. I'm going to calm down with the watering because I'm going to get too much. Craig, it's as easy as getting a bucket, a blue bin, even just buckets. Just get buckets like the ones your dad's got the onions in. Get buckets like that. Put some comfrey in. Put loads of comfrey in. Fill it with water. Put a brick on the top of it. It'll break down itself. Leave it for a good couple of weeks. Bob's your uncle. There you go. And Fanny's your aunt. It'll stink though. But yeah. And then the cake, like Dave uses, he dries it out and he just sprinkles it underneath tomatoes and stuff, and it's great. So there you go. Comfrey, find somebody that's got it. I got some off Dave. I've still got it as well. Diluted 10 to 1.
We also found someone who walked around, didn't we? Going for a walk.
Yeah, we did. That's the reason why I didn't get any. Hello, Nick, mate. Thanks very much for coming along. Hope you're all right. Happy birthday for the other day. I hope you had a great birthday. I see that you've had I know you've got no sense of smell, Dave. That's lucky for you.
That's lucky when it comes to stuff like that.
Dave's got a beautiful herb garden. I keep on forgetting every time I go up. I go, "Oh, Dave, that smells lovely." Do you see it? Does it?
I want to get a herb garden going.
An herb garden, do you? Do you want an herb garden? I've got the gear for that, darling, if you want an herb garden.
An herb garden.
Get an herb garden on the go.
Wasn't Dave had spearmint mint?
Yeah, probably.
How has it gone? Because I've never heard anybody growing it before.
Oh yeah, it was Dave. Dave's got. How's your tobacco gone, Dave? And how's your mint? Because you're growing mint from seeds. Herb garden.
Herb garden. Herb garden.
Herb garden. I've not had a herb garden before.
It's an urban garden.
Mhm.
Urban.
Rich has got tobacco going on there. Oh, there you go. What am I drinking? We're drinking gin and cream soda. Leslie has got a few
Warberries.
strawberries.
That
Vincey's
gin
didn't
is-
work and the package just been potted on. Go, that'd be canny. Snail gin. She's got snail
What I've
gin.
got.
You'll have to watch back to see the reason for, because it's all been snail orientated this evening.
No, it's snail hasn't.
Yes, it's snaz. Snail has. Snaz. Something like that, yeah.
Snail has. Ugh.
Oh, baby.
Potting on.
You need potting on.
Oh, I needed potting on ages ago.
You need potting on ages ago. Nah, you're perfect. Your size
Guys.
is perfect.
Getting taller than me.
Your daughter's massive.
Honestly, it's ridiculous.
Gardening, is that the same as slow gin? What is what the same as slow gin?
What word
Snail
is it?
gin. No, snail gin. Oh my god. No. Indeed, Murphy.
When he chucks the snail from the other side of the garden into your cup.
God. Oh, why did I not just get that?
What?
Slow gin. Snail gin.
Snail gin.
Yeah, slow. I just got that. I got that. That was it. Put your hands to it now, bit.
I'm tapping your head.
I think that's a get. He's getting a clap from me. That he's getting the clap from me.
Bragging.
There's the clap. You're welcome, Murph. Well done. Hat off to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There you are. Well, evening's entertainment this evening brought to you by Murphy J, who is a well-known comedian in Leicester.
Hi. Do you keep all of them indoors?
No,
I've got some at mine,
no, they're all outside.
apart from the ones in the greenhouse.
Yeah. You're always waiting for it.
Did you just get your wooden spoon out?
No, I didn't. It's Murphy's a top comedian in Leicester. He's from Nottingham, and I knew that was going to wind him up.
That's what I'm saying. You just get your wooden spoon out.
But yeah, just stirring it in.
It's like when we come on somebody else's YouTube videos and he says, we're from the North Pole.
No bother, Andrew. Thanks very much for coming along. Take care and stay safe at work as well, mate. Fuming lad. Hey, Nick. There's only one of them so far, so there's 2 years now.
What?
Nottingham Gross. Murphy gets bullied by all of the Leicester gang.
Oh.
On the live videos. It's been quite quiet tonight from the turf wars. Not very much bantering back and forward.
But a lot of people wasn't too sure if you were going to be on.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the reason why we'll there's a reduced number on the chat this week, but that doesn't make a difference. We'll still come on. People can watch it back. That's absolutely fine. I will be back again in 2 weeks' time. Obviously, better than any dramas, but I'll be back again in 2 weeks' time. We'll see what happens. In regards to what's happening over the next couple of weeks, I don't know. In the minute, I'm on top of watering. You get stuff sorted. Any shows that's happening, keep you informed on Facebook and things as well.
Anybody fancy a travel? You know, you can come out and meet the community garden.
Speaking of travel, we will be looking at doing something back in September, as long as it's safe to do so and safe to travel, because I would still like to get me weekend away with Leslie. Whether that is, don't know where it would be. Yep, because it would be basically 3 nights away, starting from Friday, coming back on the Monday, so it's basically 3 nights for 4 days. I wouldn't mind coming down and meeting a few people, obviously YouTubers and stuff like that as well, and obviously guys that's part of the channel. I know there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of guys in Leicester as well, so it needs to get down down towards that area and back up again as well. Not too far, because I wouldn't be driving obviously the bottom end of the country. It's just like a whole half a day. I mean, likes of popping over and saying
Well, look how long it took last year to go to.
just to Malvern, just to Worcester, yeah. So
once we hit traffic and
it's like
stuff.
5.5, 6 hours, but I have to come up with something like a planned trip, where to go, where to stay.
We're on the seaside. We live by the seaside.
First trip will be probably more likely probably be see Monty in Leeds, so that'll be handy. Coming down that way.
Does his grand gardening opening?
Grand garden opening, yeah. We'll go. But no, it's something. To be honest, I'm useless at organising stuff. So we'll have to, because to be honest, I've only got 2 weeks of, I've only got a week and a half of holiday left as well. So that's to take till next April.
Because obviously he's had to take holiday with
If I take holiday this week,
but she's doing fantastic.
because I get 3 weeks off. I'm going to take a week's holiday this week. I took a week's holiday off for the first week in May, and I've had the odd few days off to maximise the days off. So I'm going to have to see exactly what my schedule is like and see what picks up the desk. If I can get as less holidays as possible without obviously having to take any time off, that'd be great. So I'll have a probably 6 weeks notice period. So thanks for squeezing my hand there. It just looked really weird when you put your hand behind your back there. I didn't know what I think you were squeezing, but it was my hand. Just thought I'd mention that out. So I'll like I say, I'll keep people informed. We'll see what's what. We'll what's wrong with the South Coast? Nothing's wrong with the South Coast, Will. It's just obviously time consuming to get all the way down. I'm sure there'll be more time to get things sorted out again. Before I come visit the boys down further. But as of things stands, I think this is going to be us for this evening. So look forward to this coming Sunday, and we'll see what else I get up to the rest of the week. It's been nice with Elizabeth and Grandar and getting a few bits and odds ends done. Obviously I'll tell you about my phone as well, because it's a bleeding nightmare what's happening with my phone. I'm probably going to have I'll probably fall asleep tonight with a green line across my eyes, like Robocop or something like that, or Kid from Knight Rider. Instead of being red, it's green. Aye. For those that don't know, I dropped my phone today and I've got a line up the front of my screen, which is a nightmare. Exactly, Craig. I don't think there is going to be any shows, but maybe we'll see what happens. But
maybe local.
no, I'll stick with my iPhone. Really, I'm quite happy. I've never deterred from the path, and I'm quite happy with what's going on with it. I'll get it fixed. That's not a problem. I just need to wait till payday, which is next week. Right, that's me done. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for liking this video. If you haven't done so as well, please stick a thumbs up, because it does help with everything, and it gets new people into the channel and stuff as well. I do really enjoy doing these videos and stuff. So does Leslie. So thank you everybody for coming along this evening and joining us. Thanks for the care that you've shown for Sky as well. She appreciates it, and I know that she'll probably watch us later on as well, just because that's what she's like. And it's all about me.
In the comments.
I hope you've enjoyed. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the snail throwing competition this evening. It's been fantastic. Snails were harmed in the making of this live video this evening. Sorry. Which tough shit. Pardon me French.
Tough cookies.
Tough cookies. Tough snail shell. See you all later. This isn't getting monetized. See you later. Watch what you're playing. I'll see you on Sunday. Take care. See you all next time. Leslie, press that button.
Bye.
No, I don't prune my chilies. See you later.